Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is set to end the Skywalker saga itself in the sequel trilogy by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one thing about this movie that are really leaving a lot of fans puzzled, especially with the teaser trailer, which was of course the iconic laugh of Emperor Palpatine at the very end of the footage, and exactly where our heroes are going in this story and what's up with the Death Star. Now, a lot of people are also wondering about the lineage of Rey, right? Her true identity, her parents, specifically her father, and what's going on with that whole entire dynamic in this Star Wars movie by J.J. Abrams. Now, these past couple of weeks ago, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions, this is where things begin to get very exciting and intriguing for Rey's father, and a big secret that he kept from anybody else. Specifically, a description of Rey on a desert world, where it's described that she is on a personal mission searching for clues about her past. It said that Rey uses a speeder during her mission on the world, and eventually arrives to what is described to be what was once her father's home. The next goes over Rey entering the large structure, which is built into a canyon that leads to a basement. It said that Rey's father owned many Jedi and Sith relics during his time that were left behind, where it said that one of which is a relic said to be hundreds of years old that holds a hyperspace route to the unknown regions and to a planet that Rey and crew will travel to within the film that will serve to answer a piece of the evolving plot device in the movie. It said that this planet located in the unknown regions that Rey's father kept a secret from anybody else is very important for the Jedi legacy. It said that later on in the film that this route is used on the Millennium Falcon. So I want to go over a couple of parts about all of this. Now, we do know that Rey's father is going to play an important role in this movie, as well as Rey's parents in general. J.J. Abrams even confirmed this a couple of days ago, that the whole entire aspect of Rey's story is going to continue, and that there's a lot more to the story that's going to be explored in episode 9, so look forward to that. But what's really intriguing to me the most, though, is that we do know from what we have been going over that Rey's father is associated with the Church of the Force. In case you guys have no idea what that is, it's basically a little group of course, worshippers of the Jedi legacy and the Jedi way that keep the legacy alive. And Lor San Tekka, the old man that was killed by Kylo in The Force Awakens in the beginning, was actually a part of that group. So what's intriguing about all of this is that this most likely is the same exact desert world that we saw in the teaser trailer of Star Wars Episode 9. However, we do know that there are going to be two desert worlds in this movie, most likely one of which is going to be Jakku, the other of which is absolutely Tatooine. Now, we do know that this movie's going to have a lot of things going for it, and going into the film, what's really intriguing to me the most is this relic that Rey's father actually kept hidden away inside of his home. It's described to be a large structure that's built into an actual canyon. It almost reminds me of something from Mad Max Fury Road. I don't know why. It reminds me of something like that, but moving on. This actual relic is said to be a hyperspace route to the unknown regions that is hundreds of years old, that leads to a planet that is going to keep the Jedi legacy alive, and will also be a part of the evolving plot device in the movie, which hence leads to the major revelation at the very end of the film. So the unknown regions is going to play a role in this movie, which is good news. We've never seen this on the big screen before. We've never actually gotten to see this in a Skywalker saga movie as of yet, so how J.J. Abrams wants to explore the unknown regions, you can really see how that's going to tie into the ending of Star Wars Rebels Season 4, and absolutely connects to, of course, the Thrawn radio transmissions that we've been going over, as well as little hints about Ezra Bridger. So, Rey's father, guys, like I say, we do know that J.J. Abrams has been getting a lot of questions about this ever since Celebration, about what's going on with her parents. Are you retconning her parents? What's the deal? He was very afraid to answer any of this, and he was pretty much keeping himself very much tight-lipped about it. And the fact that Rey's lineage is going to be changed and shifted a little bit in this movie, I think is a good move. I think it's a step in the right direction, and I think that making her more important than just a random is a great idea. Now, we're not quite sure exactly where she comes from, who she really is, but we do know that she is going to have a very important lineage in this movie that is going to be extremely satisfying to all Star Wars fans around the world. I'm just hoping that she is somehow a descendant of a familiar character within the Skywalker saga, or any other Star Wars movie out there. So, with that being said, the final thing that I do want to go over, alright, is that we do know that this character, Rey's father, we've been going over him for quite a long time now, has actually had connections to Luke Skywalker and the Jedi relics that he actually handed down to, of course, the Church of the Force. The Church of the Force is going to be explored to a certain extent in this movie. So far, we only know of it through books and novels and stuff like that. Now, it's really great to know that we will actually learn a whole lot more about this in this movie by JJ. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon we hear them moans again.